America. Great country. Got a lot of respect for Americans because they realised that things were pretty fucked up and they changed it. Let me turn that off. They got rid of Bush and they brought in Mr. Obama, who said that change is what they needed. And he was right. The country needed change. And I think the American people, deep down, realised that. What's this got to do with Arsenal, some of you might be thinking? Well, I feel the same way. Change, in the words of Barrick, is what we need at Arsenal. Last week, it was the end of the transfer window and I was full of praise for Arsene Wenger for signing Mr. Arshavin. But today, I've been thinking, this is not a knee-jerk reaction, this is how I've been thinking for a long, long time. It's just today it's come out because I've had a couple of cans of Red Bull. Now, Scolari's just been sacked, right? And he's had half a season in English football to produce the goods. And he's been sacked. First season, World Cup winning manager. Good manager. He's been sacked, right? Adams has been given 20-odd games, not producing the goods, been sacked. Now, not that much of a shock to some people. That's football, that's how it is, isn't it? It's a dog-eat-dog world. Real Madrid manager gets sacked after one season, after he's won the league, gets sacked because he didn't win the Champions League. That's high expectations from some clubs. What's Arsenal's expectations? How comes Arsene Wenger never gets sort of threatened with the sack by the board? What are our expectations at the club? Do we expect every season to finish third and fourth? And we just deal with that now. Doesn't Arsene Wenger have any pressure to deliver? Every time someone mentions, today on our blog we had an interesting article that Wenger should maybe feel a bit more pressure from the board. Then maybe he would start producing. Now I think the problem at Arsenal is, and with Arsene Wenger, is that he's very comfortable in his position. He knows that he's never going to get the sack. Because it's just a fact. The Arsenal board would never do that. Because he's an economist. He makes shitloads of money for them, and they're all tight cunts. And what other manager would probably do what he's done? He's sold players, replaced them on the cheap, and he's kept us in the top 5. But is that what we want at Arsenal? Don't we want to compete with championships? Don't we want to win things again? We haven't won anything for a long time now. What is going on at Arsenal? Do people want to compete? Do we want to be up there? We're 12 points behind Man United, I think, at the moment. Don't we want to be up there competing? We haven't sort of really challenged for a while, realistically. We've been up there last season, but we sort of fell away when Santa Claus turned up. But, every time someone questions Arsene Wenger, it doesn't mean you're less of a supporter. It doesn't mean that other fans have got the right to come out and say, "Oi, you, fuck off to Man City," or "fuck off to Chelsea." You're not a better fan than someone else because you stick by the manager. No, you're a more sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, tolerant fan because you stand by the manager. But it doesn't mean you're a better fan or a greater fan. There's other fans that see different things. There's other fans that want the club to progress and feel that maybe that Wenger's holding the club back. Doesn't mean they're lesser fans or they're not entitled to their opinion. And every time they do have an opinion, other people have to say, "Oi, fuck off! If you don't like it, go." No, it's not like that. Sorry, but it's not. Some people have got the right to have an opinion, and if you're a decent person, you should listen to that opinion and take it on board. Doesn't mean you have to agree with it, but you've got the right to say yes or no. It's just the way life is. And that's why I do these podcasts, because it's a different opinion. And I'm interested to see what people's opinions of these podcasts are. That's why I like to read all your comments. Now, what are we going to do at Arsenal? Are we going to change things around, or are we going to stick the way with things are? We stick the way things are, what's going to happen? Players like Fabregas, Van Persie are going to leave. We're going to replace them. We're going to finish third or fourth every season. We're not going to win fuck all. Or the board or Wenger can show a bit of bollocks. We can go out, change, like Barrick said, change the policy because obviously Wenger's plan isn't working at the moment, and maybe we can bring some success to the club because that's what we all want. Up the Arsenal, join the forum.